Hi, hello friends.
Hi, hello.
Hi everyone. Welcome to our channel Cramster Academy. I want to start the class early. So everyone please join into the link. I will start the class in 5 minutes. Okay everyone. I want to start the class. Join fast. Okay, today I want to start the practical geometry chapter. In the level 1, we have different questions. The first question is the number of measurements required to construct a quadrilateral. The first question is the number of measurements required to construct a quadrilateral. To construct a quadrilateral. To construct a quadrilateral. Okay. So a quadrilateral means what? It have four sides. Okay. A quadrilateral have four sides. To construct any quadrilateral, how many measurements we required? See, a quadrilateral have four sides means four measurements are there and one diagonal at least we required. So any five measurements we required to construct a quadrilateral. Okay. So those five measurements are maybe four sides and one diagonal, or three sides and two diagonals is also okay. Sometimes they will give three sides and two angles also to construct the quadrilateral. So here the correct option is the number of measurements required to construct a quadrilateral is 5. The correct option is 5 measurements required. Okay, right. Sorry for not sharing the screen. I hope it is visible to you now, right? Yeah. Once again, I will explain. Listen, the number of measurements required to construct a quadrilateral. To construct any quadrilateral, how many measurements required? 5 measurements. Is now screen is clear? If it is visible, please say yes, ma'am. If the screen is visible to you, say yes, ma'am. Right. So, coming to the second problem. Is this problem okay to you? Right. Let us start with the second problem. The second problem is, which of the following is true for constructing a quadrilateral? Which of following is true to construct a quadrilateral? See, which one is the true to construct? Four options are given. The first one is 5 sides and 3 diagonals. And the option B is given 3 sides only. Option C is 3 angles and their 2 included sides. Their 2 included sides. And option 4, 2 diagonals only. 2 diagonals only. See, in the first bit, we already understood that to draw any quadrilateral, we required at least 5 measurements. Okay. But in the option A, it shows that 5 sides. Quadrilateral means only 4 sides. How we get 5 sides? So, 5 sides and 3 diagonals is the wrong option. Next, if there are only 3 sides given, we cannot construct a quadrilateral. At least we require 5 measurements. Option C, 3 angles and 2 included sides. Yes, it is possible. At least 5 measurements we required here. 2 sides are given and 3 angles are given. So, That three angles also included sides angles. So which is very easy to construct. Two diagonals only given, it is not possible to construct the quadrilateral. It is only possible if only two diagonals given, we can construct only rhombus. No other quadrilaterals we can construct. Okay, for any quadrilateral you want to construct, the option C is the correct. Right? Very good. Next, if you understand this one, give a thumbs up. Give a thumbs up. Sahajashri is there. I think she is following the class. Give a thumbs up, Sahajashri, if you understand it. Okay, good. Let me start the third one. The third problem is to construct a convex quadrilateral. There are two types of quadrilaterals we have. One is a convex, another one is a concave. See, a quadrilateral where um, all the sides are acute angles. All the angles are acute angles. So we can say it is a convex quadrilateral. Concave means any one angle is uh, more than 90 degrees. Then we said it is a concave. See, I am drawing a concave quadrilateral. It may be like this. Yeah, it have four sides, but it is concave. Why? Because the angle here it is more than 90 degrees. It's not acute angle, it is more than 90. So we call it is concave quadrilateral. This is a convex quadrilateral. Okay, so the question is to construct a convex quadrilateral, which of the following cases is not correct? Which is not correct? See, the first case they given is when the length of four sides, one diagonal. If they given four sides and one diagonal, totally five measurements given, so we can construct. But the answer we want is we cannot construct. Okay, so go to the second option. The length of three sides and two diagonals. If they given three sides and two diagonals, so we can construct with these five measurements also. When the length of four sides and one angle given, option C is if they given four sides and one angle also, you can easily construct a convex quadrilateral. Coming to D, when the lengths of two sides and two included angles are given. See, two sides given and only two including angles given. So totally how many measurements here? Four measurements only. We required at least five measurements. So we cannot construct a convex polygon by using these two sides and two angles. Okay. So the correct option is D. Clear? Say yes, ma'am, if you understand this third one. Say yes, ma'am. We'll go to the fourth one. Let us start the fourth one. If you say yes, ma'am, I will start the fourth one. So one more member is there. Name it as Sai. Who is that? May I know who is the name? Yes. Okay, good. Next bit. Fourth one. To construct a parallelogram. See, we know parallelogram properties. What are the parallelogram properties? In a parallelogram, two opposite sides are parallel and equal. They are parallel and equal. Okay. For this, to construct the parallelogram, the minimum number of measurements required to construct parallelogram, minimum number of measurements required. See, generally, Generally, the first bit, what we said, the number of measurements required for a quadrilateral. Parallelogram is also a quadrilateral. Okay. So for every quadrilateral, we required 5 measurements. But if the quadrilateral is a parallelogram, then opposite sides are equal. If this side you know, automatically you know this side. If this side you know, automatically you know this side. So if you know two sides and one diagonal or angle, anything. So the 3 measurements is enough for the parallelogram to construct, right? So what is the minimum number of measurements required for the parallelogram? That is 3. If they given 2 sides which is equal to 4 sides, the fifth one either a diagonal or an angle. It's not a problem. Clear? Okay, right. Okay, Manisha. Good. Right, coming to the next one. So the next question, fifth one is, the minimum number of dimensions needed to construct a rectangle. See, the minimum number of dimensions. Dimensions anna, measurements anna, both are same. Dimensions required to construct rectangle. To construct rectangle. Medansh, you know what a rectangle look like? What a rectangle have? Length and breadth. Is the opposite sides are equal in the rectangle?
Yes.
See, is this rectangle or square?
Rectangle.
Yes. A rectangle is nothing but a parallelogram. In the rectangle also, opposite sides are parallel and equal. Okay. So the question, the minimum number of dimensions required for this. See here, we required only 2 measurements. Why 2 measurements? Anybody? Anybody answer why 2 measurements is enough? Why? Because all the angles in the rectangle are 90 degrees. Right? No need to tell about the angles. If they given 2 measurements, which is equal to 4 measurements. If they given this measurement 5, that means automatically opposite measurement is also 5. If the measurement is 2, breadth is 2, opposite side is also 2. Already we get the 4 sides. And we know already that in the rectangle, all the 4 angles are right angles. Clear? So at least 2 measurements is enough to construct a rectangle. Right? Yes. Go to the 6th problem. The minimum number of measurements needed to construct a square. See, this time minimum number of measurements or dimensions required to construct a square. Medansh, tell me, a square have how many sides?
4 sides.
All the 4 sides are
Equal.
very good. So, if you know one side, that is nothing but all the 4 sides you know. And in the square also, all the 4 angles are 90 degrees. If in the question they given at least one measurement of a side, that means you all the 4 sides you know and all the 4 angles you know. So at least one measurement is enough to construct a square. Understand? To construct a square, how many measurements required? 1. Okay. Now my question to you, students. Now you tell me, give me the comment, give me the answer. A square required measurements A rectangle required how many measurements? A parallelogram required how many measurements? Minimum number of measurements. Okay. A quadrilateral required how many measurements? Comment everyone. Square required how many? Minimum number of measurements required to construct a square. Minimum number of measurements required to construct a rectangle or parallelogram and quadrilateral. I'm giving 1 minute time to give the answers. Fast, fast. Type and share the answers to me. If you understand, type and share. Okay, Sahajasri answered. Square 1, rectangle 2, parallelogram 5. No, I asked minimum. In parallelogram, if you know 3, that is enough. Why? Because opposite sides are equal and parallel. For a quadrilateral, 5. Good. Okay, let me start the next one. Yes. Yeah, the next question is, according to the construction shown in the diagram below, what do we call segment CD? See, now there is a triangle like this and a line is like this. Okay, so the name is given as ABC triangle and the line touches the AB line at point O. See, according to this construction of triangle ABC, okay, what do you call segment CD? It is not OD. What is CD here? CD is a line segment, right? What is CD? Is it a angle bisector of C? Is it angle bisector of C? Or it is a median? Is it median of side AB? Or it is a perpendicular bisector? Is it perpendicular bisector of segment AB? Or is it altitude? Altitude means what? A perpendicular line. And altitude is nothing but a perpendicular line. Okay. So it is a perpendicular line. It exactly looks like a straight line which cuts the AB perpendicularly. So option D is correct. It is a altitude, a perpendicular line. Okay. Next. Shall we go to the eighth one? Eighth problem. The point where the medians of a triangle are concurrent is called. See, it is a new topic to you. It is a triangle. The point where the medians of a triangle are. Median means what? From one vertex to the midpoint of the opposite line. If you draw a line segment, we call it is median. So here, if it is the midpoint of this line, I joined with opposite vertex, it is a median. Okay. Then here also, if you draw the third line segment, which is the midpoint of opposite line and the vertex. See, if ABC is a triangle, we can set D, E, F are the medians. AD is a median, BE is a median, CF is a median. Okay, the three median points join at one place. That point we called as centroid. What is the name of this point? This point is called centroid. There are different types of centers we have. One is centroid, one is orthocenter, incenter, and circumference. The joining point is depending on the given properties. Here in this property, the combination of the medians, the congruent point of the medians are called centroid. Clear? Right. This is the correct option. Centroid is the correct option. Next one. Ninth question. See, the centroid of a triangle divides the medians into the ratio. See, the same what we already completed. This is a centroid, I said that, right? So this centroid, the centroid point divides the median in 2:1 ratio. Okay, everywhere it divides 2:1 ratio. It is a standard format. It divides in 2:1 ratio. Okay, next. Coming to the 10th problem. In relation to constructions, a straight edge is. Why the straight edge is used? Is it a clear plastic device to divide off markings? See, the relation of constructions, a straight edge is used. Straight edge is used. Why the straight edge is used? It is a clear plastic device, often shaped like a triangle. It used to drawing the straight lines or segments, but not for measuring and everything, all the above. See, four options they given. Fourth option is all the above. What are the above three options? It is a clear plastic device. A straight edge is a plastic device only. No, it is not only a plastic device. Next one, often shaped like a triangle. Is it look like a triangle? No. It is used to drawing the straight lines. Why we use this edge, straight edge? Use it to draw straight lines. Only straight lines? No. Sometimes line segments also we can use, but not it used for measuring. It is not used for measuring. Okay. So the correct option is C. Right. So another two problems I will tell and stop the class. The 11th one is, which construction is shown in the accompanying diagram? I will draw a diagram now. You tell me this diagram denotes what? Okay. Yes. Which construction is it? If you observe, it is a bisector of angle ACD. Now I am giving this line is AB and it is a point C and this point D and this point is E. See, if you observe this diagram, is this diagram looks like the bisector of angle ACD? That means it divides the angle A. No, it's not the division of angle A. Is this midpoint of DF? Is it midpoint of DF? DE, not DF. Is it midpoint? No, it's given DF. There is no F actually. It's wrong. Next one, it is a perpendicular bisector of AB. What is a perpendicular bisector? So when two lines have the angle between that is 90 degrees. If you observe, AB is a straight line and DE is a straight line. Two lines are they join in a perpendicular way. So it is a perpendicular line, and if you observe clearly, the point C is exactly in mid of AB. So it bisects the AB line into two equal parts. So it is a perpendicular bisector. One more option is given, that is a perpendicular line of AB from point D. So not only perpendicular line, it is a perpendicular bisector. Understand? So option C is correct. And last question is question number 12. Which diagram below shows a correct mathematical construction using only compass and a straight edge? See, by using only straight edge and compass, is we able to draw this diagram or this diagram or this diagram or this diagram? Check A, B, C, D. Four options I given. See, by observing these diagrams, what is the correct mathematical construction? By using compass and straight edge. By using compass and straight edge. See, if you observe, this is wrong. It's wrong. We can't draw like this. This is also we cannot draw. This we can draw. How we can draw this? You can take the angle of this length and you can draw the bisect of this angle. This is the angle bisect. It divides, if it is the total angle 60 degrees, it divides that angle into 32 parts that we can draw using the construction. This is the exact construction. By using these arcs, we divide this into two equal parts. Okay, D is the correct option. Right. Tomorrow I will again start the level 2 questions and complete the 12 problems. Okay. I hope you find these answers clearly. Okay. Have a nice day. Good night. Bye. Bye to all.